Okay, so recap real quick. We have nickels is N, dimes is D. It said there are 100 total. So nickels and dimes all together is 100. 5 cents for every nickel plus 1 cent for every dime, $7 total. So 5 cents for every nickel, 10 cents for every dime, $7 total. This is already pretty well set up to be a elimination method problem. Everything is already in columns. The only thing standing in the way right now is having all these decimals, but we have talked before about how we can get rid of decimals. If you move all the decimals the exact same amount, you are able to just move the decimal place. So let's leave the first equation alone because it's already whole numbers. But let's move all these decimals 2 places to make 5n, 10d, and the 7 becomes 700. This is the same as talking about this in terms of cents instead of talking about it in terms of dollars. 5 cents for every nickel, 10 cents for every dime, 700 cents, which is the same as $7. Now that it's all whole numbers, we just say, well, what do I need to multiply? Let's make these match. Let's use elimination method here. Easiest would be to make the ends match first. So let's multiply everything by 5. So that would make 5 times n is 5n, 5 times d is 5d, and 5 times 100 is 500. And we don't need this equation at this point. It's already in columns, so let's just draw them in. Everything's lined up. 5n and 5n are exactly the same. Should I add them or subtract them to eliminate? Subtract. Anytime something is exactly the same, we will subtract. Please don't forget, though, that each column is subtraction. So 5n minus 5n, that cancels. 10 minus 5 gives me 5d. 700 minus 500 gives me 200. If I divide by 5, I get that d equals 40. So there are 40 dimes. Going back to the very first equation, if there are 40 dimes, how many nickels do I need to make 100 total? 60. So there are 60 nickels. You do not put this into an XY coordinate. That doesn't make any sense. You're not graphing this. It's asking you a very straightforward question. How many coins of each type? 40 dimes, 60 nickels. So we are done.